Alright, here's a quick game of twos showing where a big mistake can have a big cascading effect, and also where a small mistake can have a pretty big cascading effect as well. So I'm not playing the Earth LE Legendary. Okay, so we've got the rogue out stealth. He's capped. My guy's sapped, so at this point I'm running around the corner. I know the rogue's going me. Okay, so I didn't get around the corner in time. He shadow stepped to me. I'm stunned. Vendetta on me, so I astral shift. Now I'm running around the corner to line him from his priest. Beautiful. So I've done that now. So for whatever reason I've just not noticed he's no longer on me, and I've just instinctively put Earth Shield on me. So the danger's no longer on me, whatever. So I'm hiding around the corner. So now it's just general back and forth now, nothing really happening here. I tried to hex. I guess I thought, as soon as I saw this stun, I thought perhaps he's going to go the priest. So I did a hex off that. Even though he's no longer stunned anyway. So that's the worst hex that has ever been seen. Okay, so at this point I finally realised he doesn't have Earth Shield. Pop it on him. He stunned both of them. So now I'm trying to run to keep up. I get cap. I don't think it stunned any of them. A few dispels. I'm getting a bit of damage out now. There we go. So I'm playing the Earth LE Legendary. Here's a Mind Games. Okay, so at this point I could have grounded this. I completely forgot I'm playing grounding. That's the whole point of me playing it. But I saw it coming. I know I can't kick it because he's out of line. So I'm just getting ready to dispel it. Dispelled Mind Game's beautiful. But again, I should have just grounded it. But anyway, that's all good. Mind Blast. So I thought I may as well just use Healing Tide, because we're taking a bit of pressure here and it's only a minute and a half cooldown. Plus I'm playing the PvP talent anyway, may as well make the most of it. Okay, so I've used Spirit Walker's Grace just to make sure I don't get kicks, even though they've only got one kick and he's not on me. So that's probably a bit low value. So at this point, my Ellie's doing a bit of work on them. I get a hex, I get Earth Grab, hex on the priest, but unfortunately it breaks. So at this point I see the priest coming in, so I tremor. Beautiful. Unfortunately, my Demon Hunter didn't realise I'd pre-tremored, so he used a trinket on that. So we're doing everything right so far. It's going pretty good so far. We've got a lot of their damage cooldowns. Okay, they're around the corner, so it's a bit dicey now. Okay, my guys come back in line for a few heals. I've got Swirling Current, Scissor Mind Blast. Okay, we're taking a bit of pressure now. Okay, Mind Games just came off cooldown. I didn't notice it in the game, but I'm noticing it now. Okay, here's Mind Games. Again, this is a similar situation before. He's too far for me to kick. I could purge it once it's on, but really I should be just grounding this. Didn't ground it. I can't even dispel it now because he's in the smoke. So I'll run in, link, dispel it. So I get blinded, and I always thought blind would break within Spirit Link, but it doesn't happen. So I trinket this, unfortunately. So I trinket and ascend. We've got no Earth Shield. So at this point the rogue is out of line. No, he's back in line now. Okay, so we're still doing alright. Nothing too bad. Again, I should have grounded that Mind Games, but we kind of recovered. Okay, this is where it gets a bit dicey now. See the priest coming in. He's on a quarter DR, hex anyway. Beautiful. Full kidney on my DH. So this is where it gets a bit silly. At this point I've hexed the priest. So for some reason I'm like, he's out the game. Let's completely forget about this guy. So I'll just kind of stand right next to him. At this point I could have maybe grounded, because he's going to fear's off cooldown. At this point I could have maybe grounded, pre-grounded. I definitely could have fleshcrafted. I could have been fleshcrafting right now because he's got less than 1 second on Hex. But unfortunately I do nothing. I eat the full fear. I'm about to start swearing. I eat the full fear and I've got no trinket. So this is really dicey now. Okay, so we're doing alright. They didn't pressure us too much for that. They've got no kick, so I'm feeling free to cast. Healing Tide is off cooldown. Do I use it? Okay, at this point, so this is the third mistake now. I've made 2 mistakes so far. No, I've made 3 mistakes. 3 mistakes were not grounding the mind games twice. That's 2 mistakes. The third mistake was hexing him and just standing next to him and not getting ready to pre-fleshcraft. Now here's the biggest third mistake. They're going me. I don't know what I'm looking at, but they're going me. They're both running towards me and I don't do anything. So at this point they're running towards me. I could earth grab. I could earth grab here. I could pre-fleshcraft. I could pre-healing tide. But I don't know what I was looking at. I wasn't recognising that they were coming to get me. So unfortunately, I earth shielded. I don't know why. What did I do? I earth shielded the DH again. So here we are again. He's got earth shield. Oh no, I earth shielded him the first time. So that's okay. I didn't put it on him a second time. But if I had have recognised they were on me, I would have at least earth shielded me. So at this point now I'm full stunned. No trinket. No healing tide down. They've got mind games ready to use. Okay, I'm not getting point. Oh, here it is. Here's mind games. They've got mind games on me. I've got a second of stun. I've got purify ready. I purified myself. But now what can I do? I've got very little health. I mean, it's pretty much GG at this game. At this point, sorry. Yeah. So that's really unfortunate. So again, I take grounding and I don't even use it on mind games. So I've really got to recognise that. And I've got to look out not only for my positioning, but I've got to look out for when they are swapping to me, so I can pre-fleshcraft, pre-healing tide. I can see they're running to me and I can earth grab them. But I didn't recognise that. I don't know what I was looking at. I didn't recognise they were coming to me and it cost us the game. Alright, GG.